I'm going to show how to turn a locker into a fully functional Chuckbox. I purchased this locker online. There are many sizes to choose from, and this one will hold everything I need. I decided to install a series of organizers and magnetic hooks. These are the products I bought to help organize the contents. I will install these using rivets and the existing hardware on the locker, which are called slotless locker bolts. I began by making a list of all the necessities and planned their placement. I wanted my seasonings and cooking utensils within reach. The door seemed like the most accessible spot. I also wanted to store the plates and eating utensils high in the box in order to keep them clean from falling debris. The paper towels would also have an elevated position for the ease of dispensing. And finally, everything else would be organized at the base. Starting with the seasonings, I purchased a small rack. Using one of my larger spice containers, I planned the placement and marked the best spot for mounting. The markings were then drilled to receive the rivets. The following shows the riveting technique. Simply place the rivet in the hole in this manner. Find a good mounting spot on the rack and load it onto the protruding rivet. Add a rivet washer if needed. While holding the rack onto the rivet with one hand, secure using the riveting tool. Once the rivet was in place, I used the included suction cup to help hold and level the rack for marking the next hole. The rack was then completely secured using the second rivet. Next, I installed a table caddy to hold the plates and eating utensils. To do this, I laid the locker on its side, placing the caddy high in the box. I made sure there was enough space between the top of the caddy and the top of the box in order to make loading and unloading the plates easy. I installed using the existing hardware in the locker. I finished with a couple more anchoring points to finish the installation. Next, I installed a large organizer on the base in the same manner using the rivets. I found the perfect size organizer to allow space behind it for a propane tank or a butane stove. I could also store a skillet on the side. Since I had to use a light to illuminate my work, I realized the importance of having one dedicated to this box. I purchased this one that attaches magnetically. It's extremely useful when cooking at night. Finally, a paper towel holder was installed. The simple way to do this was to create a mounting block from a piece of 2x4. Not only was the block an easy mounting medium, it also acted as a spacer to bring the towel holder out enough for easy loading and unloading. After figuring out its best orientation, the towel holder was mounted to the block with 2 screws. It was then returned inside and held into place. Through pre-drilled holes, the block was secured using screws. 2 screws on the side and 1 long screw through the back. With all the organizers installed, the Chuckbox locker is now ready to load.